Okay, so today, first if you're joining, welcome. My name's Kelly. We're joined for boot camp and it's a birthday workout. I missed you guys this year. Usually we have a birthday celebration, craziness. But this year, since we decided last year 54 of everything was too much, we're doing 55 seconds. So I will show a little bit of modification as we go, but it's just going to be one of those crazy workouts. We're just going to do it, an exercise, a little bit of rest, just so I can tell you what's coming up next. So 55-second work, a little transition time. You do need a weight. You need weights. If you don't have weights, you could have water bottles full of sand or just water bottles or soup cans, or you could just mimic the movement. So if you're like, I have no equipment at all, you'll need a towel to lay down on sometimes. You need energy. And we'll just go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. If your body doesn't like a movement, modify it for something that your body likes. So if we're doing something that, like say squat thrusts, and you're like, I just really can't do that, you could just do squats, or you could run in place. So modify what you need to if your body doesn't like something. If something feels a little too hard, if I'm like, go, you need to rest, then take a rest. So we're going to go, like I said, from one to the next. We're going to get warmed up. We'll get right into it after our warm-up. And rest if you need to rest. And then that's it. We'll use a little timer today, 55-second rest. I'm going to put a little bit of music on for background, but it's not going to be very loud. So if you want, and actually I'm not going to have it, so because otherwise you may not be able to hear me. So if you have music you want to put in the background, put your music on, and we will get going. So we're going to start with just some squats. Just some little squats to start. We'll get that body all warmed up, get those muscles ready. So this is my birthday workout. So I'm so glad you all joined us today for our birthday workout. Let's do 4 more. Keeping those abs in. Squeeze those glutes on the up. 3. Squeeze. 2. And 1. Left leg back. Arms up. And now we're going to lean to the side and lean. As you lean, you want to feel that stretch through the ribs. Feel it through the torso. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now keep it going, but bring those arms in front and just rotate. Turn your head with the movement, pushing down gently through the front heel. Squeeze that back glute on the up. Let's do 2 more. Now hold it down. Bring that left hand to the floor. Bring that foot back. Left or right hand to the side. We're going to rotate it open and release. Rotate, stretch, and release. Do that 2 more times. Opening as you reach to the ceiling. 1 more. Bring that right hand down. Bring that foot back. Keep your feet there. Walk your hands to your feet. Bring yourself all the way up and bring that left foot forward. We're going right to the other side. Starting with that side lean in our lunge. Feel the stretch through the right side of your torso. Let's do a few more. Keeping those abs in. 2 more. Arms in front and rotate. Turn your head with the movement. Again, squeeze up through that back glute. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're bringing it all the way back. So right hand to the floor, left hand to the side. Rotate and open. And release. Begin to stretch it to the ceiling. And release. 2 more times. Sweep through. 1 more. Stretch. Bring it down. Bring that left foot back. Bring the right foot on the outside. Push down through the hip. Push through the heel. Feel that stretch. And switch. Other side. And switch. And switch. 1 more time. 1 more. Bring it back. Keep your feet there. Walk your hands to your feet. Bring yourself all the way up. Quick little jumping jacks just to get that body a little more energized. Muscles a little more warmed up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and squat, squat. Now keep those squats going. So glad you all joined us. Ginger joined us. Hello, Ginger. Okay, we have the Tabata set and keep those squats going. I'm gonna tell you the first one that we're doing. So we're gonna have a high knee run, and I'm gonna yell out right. Then you're gonna put that right hand to the ground, and then run. If I say left, left hand to the ground, and run. Both, yep, you got it, both hands to the ground. So we'll have a little 10-second go. Keep the squats going.
Starting the session.
And then we have 55 seconds of that. Okay, get it ready, team, get it ready. Here we go, high knee run, high knee run. Get those knees up, 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 abs are in. Right, yep. Both. Right. Keep those knees up, keep those abs in, you got it. Left. Can you get your knees a little higher? You can do it. Left. And right. Both. Left. Let's finish it off with just high knees. Drive through those arms. Get those knees high. Keep those abs in. There should be plenty of energy on this one because we just started our workout. So no excuse here. And stop. Nice work. Dumbbells. And we're going to touch all the way down. Overhead press. So you're going to squat low. Overhead press. So grab those dumbbells that work for you. We have 5 seconds to go. So abs in. Squat position. All the way down. Press. So you're also getting a little hammer curl here. Drive it back. Now as you come up, remember abs in on the way up. Tuck that pelvis in. As you come up, squeeze the glutes. Now, maybe you can't go that low, that's okay. Maybe you're there. So do with what works for your body. Press. Keep it going. We have 19 seconds to go. Remember, we're doing as many as we can with good form. Good form is the key. 5 seconds. One more, finish it. There you go. Okay, get rid of those weights. Squat thrust is next. So you're gonna squat, kick back. Remember, you're here, not here. As you come up, you can just come up or hop up. As we go, I'll give you different options. Get it ready, team. Here we go, squat thrust. So again, you could just stand up tall. You could hop up. For some of you, maybe it's better you walk out and walk in. Even if that's not a good option, you could squat in place. You could run in place. So do what you need to do. But this is a cardio one. So you want to get that heart rate up. Come up nice and tall. Remember, don't stop short. As you come up, squeeze those glutes. We're on that home stretch. Keep it working. Power through, team. Power through. Almost there. Let's do one more. Rest. Okay, next one. Renegade rows with push-ups. So, you're gonna have those dumbbells. Feet could be wider than the hip push-up, bent leg push-up, or tabletop. Row each arm in a push-up. Here we go. One row, each arm, and one push-up. One row, each arm. Push-up. Now reminder, you're not wiggling. Torso's nice and stiff. So tuck those glutes in. If you need to, you could be on your knees. That is an option. You can even be tabletop. A little harder to do your push-up, but you can always pop it back and do your push-up. If you're fine on the rows and you need to be on your bent leg, you can always be there on your push-up. Make the movement yours. So do with what works better for your body today. Remember, abs are tight, nice and tight. Tuck the glutes in. Think about the position of your head. Line up your head with your neck. And stop. Okay. Get rid of those dumbbells. Next one, skaters. So side to side. We're gonna keep those legs low. 5 more seconds, team, we'll get going. Legs low. Here we go. Now you can make it big, add a little more power, or you can have it smaller and faster. Remember, our body loves that side movement. Don't get a lot of it as adults. But side to side, side to side. Drive through those arms. Now, let those legs come together. So instead of being here, come together, just like you're inline skating or ice skating. Get big or small. Whole goal is to get that heart rate up. Keep it going. We're on that home stretch. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. High fives, team. Next one. We're gonna balance bicep curl. So grab those dumbbells, bending from those legs. Let's balance on one leg. Press down gently through the big toe. Tuck the glutes. Abs in, side curls. Here we go. When we're about halfway, we'll switch legs. Now, if you're having a wobbly day, you can tap that other toe down if you need to. If you need to, stand with both feet down. Abs are in. Now the leg you're standing on, toes are down, slightly tighten the glute. Now keep it going, switch legs. Find that balance and keep moving. Exhale on the up. Control it on the down. So even though we're doing as many as we can in our 55 seconds, form always rules. You got it, team, you got it. And stop. Okay, next one. We're going to squat, 180 turn, 180 turn. If you don't want to turn or if you have back issues, you can squat and jump, just squat, or run in place. Okay, get ready. Here we go. Turn 180, turn 180. Land in a squat. Now, as you land, get mindful of your feet. Try to have your feet straight ahead. So make sure your feet aren't here and your hips and shoulders are here. So toes, knees, hips, shoulders, all in line. Land in that squat. So you're landing bent. Try to look forward. I know myself, it's so easy to want to look down, but look up. If you want to look at those feet once in a while, every once in a while, glance down. But if not, keep your head up. Keep it going, team. Remember, strong line, strong body. So keep it working. And stop. Whew. Nice work. Next one will be tricep overhead. Get that heart rate down a little. Grab those dumbbells. Whew. Here we go, arms up and go. If you'd rather do tricep kickbacks, that is fine. Glutes are tucked in, ribs are in, all the way up, all the way up. Now, aren't you glad we have 55 seconds instead of 55 of those jump 180s? I am. Press and press. Challenge on, team. Exhale on the up. Control it as it lowers. And get all the way up. All the way up. Don't stop short. Home stretch. We're almost there. One more. And stop. Ah. Next cardio. Nice and simple. Jumping jacks. So it could be any kind of jumping jack you want. It could be basic. It could be a crisscross jack. You can mix it up and make it fun. Okay, team, here we go. So you can have that regular jack. You can have the arms up, arms in front. You can crisscross those legs. Whatever you like. If you're like, I don't want to think about it. And you just have a regular jack. Light on those feet, keeping yourself tall. And again, make sure you're looking forward and not down at the floor. Feel that energy from your fingers to your toes. 20 seconds to go. Home stretch now. The thing that's nice is after our set, you know you don't have to do it again. And stop. So those are now behind us. Okay, curtsy lunge with a circle. We're gonna share a dumbbell. We're gonna come into a curtsy lunge. Arms are straight. They're gonna circle around as you have that curtsy lunge. Hips open to the side. So let's start, arms up, abs in. Here we go. Now again, arms are straight. The foot that's planted forward is facing forward. The other leg's gonna bend. It can be big or small, up to you. Come up tall to the center. So in this one, we're not only working those quads, hamstrings, glutes, but with our arm movement, we're also working a little of that rectus abdominis, main abdominal muscle, working those obliques a bit. And again, yep, you got it, looking forward. Every time you come to the center, tighten those abs, make it tall. Hopefully I'm speaking loud enough that you can hear me fine. Oh, we have to be even, one more. Once you're even on each side, we're done with that one. Oh, next one. This one's a tough one. So we're gonna have a lunge hop, lunge hop. If you need a modification, you can have little skips back instead. I'll show you both of those as we go. Okay, option one, lunge hop switch, lunge hop switch. Using those arms really does help. Now, other option, lunge, little skip up. If you're thinking, wow, Kelly, I can't do either of those, then you're going to lunge and have reverse lunges. Again, if you'd rather run in place, that's always, always an option. Now remember, on this one, where that brain goes, your body's gonna follow. Focus in, positive energy. No room to think about anything else than how strong that body is. I want you to think about energy, strength, power. You've got it, it's there. So dig down and use it. Stop. Nice work. That one deserves a big high five. Whew. Okay, next one. Sit-ups with a punch. So down to the floor, team, down to the floor. You can use little baby weights here if you want, or no weights. We're gonna have a full roll-up, punching to each side. Here we go. So you're gonna punch. Oh, there's a little too light weights, but I'll show you modifications. You could come up still and punch. If your body does not like coming all the way up, all the way down, you could be here. Punch and twist, a little crunch. You could even be here. So again, make the movement yours. Do with what feels better. Now, as you come up, alternate what side you punch to first. Controlling that movement. forward. Don't let that body drop. But make those muscles control it as you lower. And stop. Okay, bring it all the way up. Oh. Next one. We have cardio, 2 things in a row. Now we have a jump rope, but only one leg. So we're gonna be here. Option, you could always have a heel raise or bring it back to something we've done. So one-legged jump rope. Now this one we're doing all 55 seconds, all one leg. All 55 on the other. So the hop doesn't have to be big, or you can make it big. Up to you. You can even mix it up, have some big and have some small. Keep it going, team. This came in the mail the other day. I gave away some of my speed ropes. So I was trying to use a licorice rope. I'm like, So I went online and ordered one. So excited. Keep those abs in. Keep it going. Let's see how much time. Oh, 7 seconds. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Now we do have that little 20-second break before we do the other side. So as we're waiting, because we're going from one side to the next, but as we're waiting, hopping, so good for your bones. Running, hopping, that pounding movement. So hopping's a great leg strengthener. Get it ready, other foot, here we go. So hopping, great leg shaper, great muscle strengthener, but also get the benefit of strengthening those bones. And we don't think about our bones much, but important to keep our bones healthy. Our 80 and 90-year-old selves will be so happy. So try to make this movement about the same as you did on the other side if you can. Use those arms just like you were jumping rope, or you can also swing them forward and back if that's better for you. Again, small or big, but we're on that home stretch. 9 seconds, that is it. 3, 2, 1, stop. Nice work. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have rows into kickbacks, so grab those dumbbells. We are going to hinge forward, abs in, ribs are in, 1 row in 1 kickback. Here we go, pull, extend, press it away. So as you press it in that kickback, arms straighten. As you come down in front, reach. Don't leave those arms bent up, but extend, pull. Now again, we're doing as many as we can with good form. That's the important part. And pull. And pull. Looking good. It's nice having the weight break, isn't it? In between our cardio. We're still moving, still working, but heart rate gets to come down a little. And stop. Okay, next one that we're going to have, 1, 2, 3, knee drive. So we're gonna go 1, 2, knee drive, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna move sideways. When you have that knee drive, add a little balance to it, so a little pause. Get it ready. Here we go, so 1, 2, 3. Depending on how much room you have, you can make it big or small. Keep those abs in. Had some water before we started, I can feel it. And hear it sloshing in my belly. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3. Keep the challenge on, team. Remember, when you challenge that body, on to those muscles. That's when it gets stronger. We're all here to get stronger. All here to get a little healthier and have some fun. And stop. Whew. Nice work. Okay, onto your mat. We're gonna have flies with bridge dips. You need your dumbbells. Bring yourself all the way down. Let's set it up. Feet facing straight ahead. Bring it up, arms up. Here we go. Now as you have those flies, we're having bridge dips. As arms come down, the hips come down. As arms squeeze up, tighten those glutes. So let's focus in for a second on the bridges, keep it going. As those hips come up, little pelvis tilt. It's all about engaging those glutes. Abs are in. Now make sure the weight is mostly on the shoulders, off the head, off the neck. You can always have stationary bridge. You can always keep your torso flat. So again, modify if you need to. And squeeze. We're still doing as many as we can in our 55 seconds with good form. One more. Release it. Okay, let's see what's the next one. High knee run. Get the mat out of the way. High knee run is next. We have about 7 seconds. So we want to use your arms here. A little arm drive. Get it ready. And go. So this is kind of like what we started with. We just don't have a touchdown in between. So try to get those knees up. If you can't run, then you're going to knee drive. And you're going to be here. But torso's tall. As you keep yourself tall, think about keeping those ribs in. Sometimes it's easy to pull the belly in and let those ribs flare a bit. Think about pulling those ribs into the midline. Keep driving through those arms. I should be here, huh? So it's not so loud. Keep it going, team. Keep it tall. Now, if you notice your knees are down here, try to pick them up. Just like you're in the band. How high can you get those knees? Higher those legs, more those muscles are working. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay. Back to your mat. Grab dumbbells for skull crushers. We're going to start with our legs up. Skull crushers will continue, but we're going to have one leg lower at a time. So let's bring it all the way down, anchor the torso, start those skull crushers. Once you have the skull crushers, one leg down. If you'd rather keep the legs in place, that is fine, or even feet on the floor. Now the lower back is gently pressing down so the torso is anchored down. Elbows are straight up to the ceiling. Belly's in. Your leg is only coming down as far as what's comfortable for you. Keep those triceps working. You got it. Oh, I'm having so much fun, I haven't even looked at the clock. Keep it going. And stop. Time is it? Oh, we have plenty of time, team. Mountain climbers is next. So, is that right? Yep, it sure is. Mountain climbers are next. So, shoulders and wrists in line. Spread out those fingers. If you have wrist issues, you can always elevate them a little bit and run. Now, as you keep this going, I want you to think about the position of your head. So it's easy to let it drop, but pick the head up, lancing forward from those fingertips so the back of your head lines up with your neck down your spinal column. Your abs are in. You're pushing up through the shoulders, so don't let them sink, but push up. Belly's tight. And we're running up that mountain. Working those glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves. Working those abs. Feel it in those shoulders. And again, keep the challenge on that body. Only thing to think about here is energy and power, energy and strength. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna stay down. We have a side plank. Yep, 55 seconds one side, 55 the other. If it's been a while that you've been doing side planks, do as long as you can. Drop it to your knees or rest. Pop back up. So let's get it set up. Elbow and shoulder in line and lift. So you're pushing yourself up and away from the floor, reaching up toward the ceiling. Tuck those glutes in. You want that straight line from your ankle through your hips to your shoulder. Your chin is tucked in. If you want, you could add dips to it. You could add top leg lift. You could have rotation. Oh. So make this plank yours. We are here for 55 seconds. So as you keep it here and you keep pushing yourself up, inhale through the nose. Big breath in. As you exhale, pull the belly in, pull the ribs in. Glutes stay tight. And breathe. So nice deep breathing. Keep pushing yourself up. Relax your jaw. We've got this. You only have one side plank for each side. And release. Nice work. Other side is coming up next. So we have a little 20 seconds in between. Okay, let's get it set up, team. Elbow and shoulder in line. Abs in and lift, lift. Keep those glutes tucked in. Think about how you were on the other side. So we're going to push ourselves away from the floor. Feel that energy from the bottom elbow reaching up through the chest to the top fingers. Then tuck those glutes in. If you're straight leg, nice and strong. Even if you're on your bottom knee, your hips are still up. Your belly's still in. Tuck that chin in. So yes, once again, the back of your head's lined up with your neck, down your spinal column. And breathe. Keep pushing yourself up. Tailbone tucked. And you know this is the only side plank of the day, unless you do them later. Release. Okay, back to jumping around cardio. So get your mat towel out of the way. What we're going to do, we're going to hop out into a squat. Hop narrow into a squat. So we're going to have squat hops, narrow and wide. Get it ready. Here we go. Land in a squat. Land in a squat. Now, if you can't hop, you can squat wide, squat narrow, squat wide, squat narrow, or just squat. If you're thinking, well, if I do that, I don't get cardio. So you can run in place. You can have little jumping jacks. You can high knee march. But you just want to keep that body moving. Remember, we're landing in a squat. So land bent. Bent ankles, knees, and hips. Abs are in. And again, yep, this is one we're looking forward. So easy to look at the ground. Shift it back. Shift it back. Home stretch. Again, that mind is powerful. Don't tell yourself you're tired. Keep it going. Stop. Whew. Okay. Back to our mat. Up, up, down, down planks. So you could be on your knees. You could be straight. We are going to come down, down, up, up one side. Down, down, up, up other side. Get it ready and go. Now reminder, not too much wiggling. If you need to, be on your knees. You could be here. If you need to, hold that plank. If you have shoulder issues or wrist issues, hold the plank. So modify it as your body needs you to. Alternate which arm. So if you're going up, up, down, down right, then up, up, down, down left. Or you could do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Think about keeping the back of your head in line with your neck. If you're straight leg, push out through the heels. Pelvis is tucked. Abs are in. Only one set of these, team. We're almost there. Stop. Nice work. Okay. Back on up. Do we have one for each side? We're gonna switch halfway through. We're gonna have lunge, hop up, lunge, hop up. Get it ready. Here we go, lunge low, hop. Alternative, lunge into a knee drive. We only have half the time on one leg. Is that right? Keep it going. Oh no, we don't. All the time on this leg. Good thing I looked. So little hop or big hop. Now that leg that you're hopping on, feel that energy and power. Feel that leg power up. Control your movement on the down. Almost there. One more. Nice work. Okay. Grab those light dumbbells. Lateral and front raises. Okay. A few more seconds. Tuck those glutes in. Here we go. One lateral raise, one front raise. One lateral and one front. Glutes are tucked in. Ribs are in. Belly's tight. And you're nice and tall through the torso. Exhale on the up. Always control the movement on the way down. Hopefully you remember what leg you're hopping on. Because after this, we're doing the other side. So more of our birthday workout is behind us than in front of us. Keep it going, team. Keep it going. One more. And release it. Okay, we're going to the other side. Lunge into a hop. That hop could be big or small. Now, even if you did the other side and you have an injury on this side, modify it. So the only time you don't keep things the same is when you have to modify because of an injury or an issue. Okay, team, get it ready. Here we go. Lunge and hop. Focus on powering up off the ground. Use those arms. That arm drive does help. You want to keep yourself tall. Remember, yep, once again, you're looking forward. If you're not used to hopping, we have a lot of hops today. Again, great bone strengtheners. Now keep it going. Remember, get your mind wrapped around working hard. Last set of these, don't have very many more. We're on that home stretch, 5 seconds. Do one more. Nice work. Okay, where are we? Oh, onto your mat. High plank, shoulder tap. So we're gonna be in that high plank position. Alternate, tapping the shoulder. Let's get it set up. Okay, here we go. Shoulders and wrists in line. Try not to wiggle. You could be on your knees. If you have wrist issues, you could be in a bent arm plank and hold it. Now, as you keep it going, think of the position of your head. Glutes are tucked in, so tighten those glutes. Pull on that belly. As that hand places down, spread out those fingers. Now, if you haven't been doing planks for a long time, if it seems like a lot, Take a little rest. Join back in. But challenge it. Push your limits here and rest if you absolutely need to. Pushing those limits is what's going to make it stronger. And stop. Nice job. Okay. Okay, make room. Make room. So, next one. Broad jump forward. Shuffle back. When you land in a squat. Land bent. Get it ready. Here we go. So hop forward. Shuffle back. Hop forward. Now, if you can't hop, if you have injuries, you could shuffle up, shuffle back. You can side shuffle. Make the movement yours if you need to. Otherwise, hop forward and shuffle. Land in that squat. Try to challenge your distance here. Can you, if you have room, can you get a little further with each hop? Doesn't it feel good to move? Almost there, home stretch. And stop. Nice work. Back to the mat. And we're gonna have V-ups. Dumbbell is optional. Let's see. I'll take this with me. Because we are now done with the cardio. We will be only on the mat. Some of you are celebrating. Okay, arms and legs up. V-ups. Now, important reminders. Legs are only coming down as far as what's comfortable for you. Keep it going. Make sure you can see me. So, movement with the legs could be as small as your body needs them to be. You can add a crunch. You can add a crunch and a hip lift. As you open, control the movement. And as you keep it going, try to minimize your back arching and flattening. So those ribs are in. Jaws relaxed. Lower the legs go, the more challenging it is. But listen to your body. How does that make your body feel? Let's do one more just because we can. Nice job. Okay, lizard leg plank. We're flipping over. We're doing good, team. So, onto our elbows. And this is the side, oh no, lizard leg. Sorry, I was gonna have dips. And you're gonna have one leg in. Elbows and shoulders in line. Fingers are spread out, push up through the shoulders. Pelvis is tucked in. Now, you can make the movement small or big. And you can even do this if you're on your knees in knee plank. You could still do lizard leg planks. Keep it going. Keep that belly in. You're glancing at your fingertips. Again, don't let your head drop. So easy to do. Keep it going. Keep it strong. I'm gonna grab that timer and bring it a little closer. And stop. Oh, now, next one. I guess I forgot I put this one in. And we have plenty of time. So we're going to be having a push-up into a side plank. Little pause here. If you need to, drop down onto your knees for that push-up. Open to the other side for that side plank. Get it ready? Here we go. Now, if you know push-ups are a little hard and not the side planks, again, you could be on your knees and pop up. If it's the planks that are tough, bring that knee down and open. So lots of ways to modify here. Keep those glutes tucked in. Jaws relaxed. But that nice straight line from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Home stretch. About 10 seconds to go. So just a few more. Make sure you're even on each side, and little rest. Okay, next one. We're gonna have W's into I's. So this one's a nice easy one for the shoulders. Now as we lift, we're gonna make a W. As you lift only your torso, feet stay down, team. Here we go, make a W. Reach into an I. Your thighs stay down the whole time. Your toes are down the whole time. You're looking down the whole time. So squeeze those shoulder blades together as you come in that W. Reach into the I. Few more. We have 15 seconds to go. Just nice and easy. Slow enough to really control that movement. One more, one more. Release it. Okay, 2 more exercises, team, 2 more. So we're gonna have our tabletop plank. You have an option to walk it side to side or hold it in place. But we're gonna have the wrists and shoulders in line, knees and hips in line. So line it up, push up through the shoulders, tuck that pelvis in, and lift. So you're on your tippy toes. Your knees are barely off the floor. Think about the position of your head. So you can hold it right here and not move. Or you could walk, whoops, my dumbbells on me. Walk to the side and walk to the side. So you could walk it or hold it in place. As you walk it, opposite arm, opposite leg moves. Trying to keep that torso nice and steady. Still extending out through the crown of your head, so don't let your head drop down. Five more seconds. So close. Make sure you end up where you started if you were walking. And stop. Only one more exercise, that's it. And it is an easier one. We have swimmers. So 55 seconds, and then we'll stretch. So all the way down onto your belly. Tuck your chin in. And here we go, opposite arm, opposite leg. Now I know a lot of you like to go really fast, but today I want you to go a little slower. If you usually go rapid fire on your swimmer, a little pause on the top. So the arm's lifting through the shoulder, the leg is lifting through the hip. You're looking down at the mat, so your chin is tucked in. And then make sure you have opposites lifting. It's so easy to start that pattern when you have the same side. So make sure you have opposites. Keep it going, team. 15 seconds to go. And then we stretch. Almost there. And stop. Nice work. Let's bring it back into a child's pose and stretch out those muscles. So we'll have a good stretch for that body. All those muscles that just work so hard. I'll turn this one off. Okay, thread the needle, one arm underneath. Position it so you feel a good stretch. So I miss you guys. I miss our in-person birthday workout. And actually just our in-person workouts. It'll just make it that much better when we see each other again and we can work out. Now from here, bring the arms back in front. Both hands are gonna walk to the right. Stretch out through the left side. So keep pressing that left hip down and then push out kind of through the ribs. Feel that stretch through the left side of your torso. And then back to the center, other side. So as that right arm reaches, keep that right hip down. Open through the right ribs. Back to the center. Bring it on up to your knees. We're going to bring the left foot forward quite a bit. Tuck the pelvis in, tuck the chin in, and lengthen through the torso. From here, we're going to hinge forward a little. On that left leg, make sure you can see the tip of your foot. As we push forward through that right hip, tighten up that glute. Now, we have the right leg back, so the right arm up. Turn the palm out and reach it up. So as the right arm reaches up, we're pushing forward through the right hip and keep that right glute tight. You want to feel a stretch through the right hip, front of the thigh area. Now keep it there and just bring it forward. Arms are relaxed. Squeeze that glute a little tighter. Push forward. Keep the back in though. Don't arch. Now bring it up. Flex that left foot. Drive those hips back. Nice long back. Your hands could be on the floor. They could be on the leg or on the hips. You just want to make sure you're not rolled up. So lengthen and then drive the hips back and toe up. So feel that stretch through the hamstrings, through the glutes, all the way to the calf. Now from here, bring it forward, bring that foot flat and walk it out a little bit. Now that front foot and that front knee, we're going to move just through the ankle. So the knee, the ankle, the hip, we're going to go side to side. You could be on your hands, you could be on your elbows. You could even bring your foot all the way to the side, but you're just going to wiggle through that hip. Feeling that stretch. From here, bring it around. We're going to go into a pigeon pose. So that leg that was in front is now going to tuck under. Diagonal line down from your knee to your ankle and slide it back. One of the most important things here, that your hips stay in line. So easy to lean to one side, but keep those hips even. Pushing down gently through those hips. You could be on your hands, you could be on your elbows, you could be flat. If your knee does not like this, flip over and do the stretch on your back instead. So you could be here as we are, or flip. Take a big breath in, and let's bring it all the way up, back to our knees. Other legs turn. So bring that right foot forward. Make sure your your ankle's beyond your knee. Tuck the pelvis, lengthen, tuck in the chin, and hinge forward. As you hinge forward, tighten up that glute, press through that hip. Now, with whatever leg, that knee that's on the floor is the same arm. So if your left leg is down, left arm up, turn your palm out and reach. Turning the palm out takes just a little bit of the lat out of the stretch. A little bit. So reach it up, other arm reaches down, still pushing forward through that left hip, and that left glute still super tight. Now keep the position with your legs and relax the arms. Keep pushing through that hip. Feel that stretch. Those muscles worked hard today, so I'm going to show them a little love. Bring it up, flex the foot, drive those hips back. Again, nice long back. That was a good way to start the day. So glad you all joined me for my birthday workout. And I do have cake in my future later today. For those that know me, I love cake with buttercream frosting. Bring it forward, bring that foot down, and wiggle through the knee and the hip. So Ginger, I can't see that far, but if she's still there, college roommate, sorority sister, she used to like the whipped cream frosting. So whenever we'd be places that had buttercream frosting, she wouldn't eat it, she'd leave it to the side. And I'd be like, yay, I can eat the frosting. A lot of people don't like that kind of frosting. I love it. And release. Okay, tuck it under. Slide that leg back. Push those hips down evenly. Again, you could be on your hands. You could be on your elbows. Feel that stretch through the glute. Nice long torso. Take a big breath in. Release it. Let's bring ourselves up. Once you're up, arms up and back, open through the shoulders, through the chest. Arms up, one arm back. So if your whatever arm is up, press down gently on that foot. Makes a big difference when you drive that foot down. So get open through the side, open through the ribs. Come up and switch. Pushing that foot gently to the floor. And to the center. Both hands to the right, tilt your head to the right so your hands and head are on the same side. Press down gently on that opposite shoulder. Now make sure your mouth isn't closed, so lips slightly apart and gaze up toward the ceiling. Look to the front and we'll switch. Hands and head on same side. Press down gently through that other shoulder. And bring it up, shoulders up and back. Take a big breath in, stretch yourself tall. We are done for today. I'm so glad. High fives to everyone. I'm so glad you guys joined me for a birthday workout. Good way to start the day.